It's an all-Western Conference matchup, and today's game is the Kings coming to town for this one. Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's take a look. Look at our starters for Sacramento. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Quincy Acy out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the one spot.
And Ricky Rubio, one of the youngest international basketball stars ever. We started hearing about him in the U.S. back when he was 16. And even then, powerful teams in Europe were all vying for his services.
Now Rubio, following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Rudy Gay on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And going back to Rubio, Clark, his natural instincts in every phase of the game, as Greg was just talking about, are really second to none. In 06, he led Spain to a championship, registering 3 triple-doubles and 1 quadruple-double. Wow.
And despite those gaudy numbers, you just never know with an international star if, in fact, his game will translate to the NBA. Rubio's game obviously has.
Here's Wiggins. Sacramento making their last shot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Rondo passes to Cousins. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all...
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Rubio against Rondo. In the corner, it's McLemore. And the three ball is good. McLemore's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Levine can't hit. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's deflected. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Here's Levine. No good with the layup.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Kings pick up 2. And Towns gets it to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. In last season, the Wolves had the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. It might have worked out for them in the end, as come lottery time, those extra losses do tend to help.
And now the Kings fast break. Here's Cousins. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Wiggins. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his first
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgui Dieng. Payne comes in for Towns. And it's Muhammad in for Levine. Here's Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. Curry attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Minnesota making a switch here. Prince is checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now Rubio. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now the feed to Muhammad. He's looking for Prince and finds him. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
So I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Good on the second free throw. Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Now here's Collison, following the shot by Tayshaun Prince. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Prince has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go. Rubio's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
It's Curry with the drive. And at the end of
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
On the floor for Sacramento, McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein, and it's Rondo in at the point guard position.
And guys, for Zach LaVine, once he finally got comfortable last season, boy, did he heat up. He shot 42% over his rookie year, but 47% over the last month. And I think that gave him a lot of confidence as he's entering into year two.
Here's Towns. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 3. And it's Rondo penetrating. Dishes it to Cousins. Muhammad with the steal. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. It's rebounded by McLemore.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. You know, as Greg was talking about, Levine was a lights-out shooter at times in college. He would go on these binges, falling back Clark from 25 feet, draining it. I mean, unreal shots.
Well, it looks good when they're going down, but he also can bend, shoot you out of a game. So you pick your poison.
Here's Towns. Can't get it to go. So the Kings will take it the other way. Cousins with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Gorgie Dang. And McLemore kicks to Cauley Stein. And it's Rondo in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Towns with the steal. Here's Muhammad. Gay with the block. But he recovers it. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Garnett outside. Goes back up. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
Barnes passes to Bogut. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Parker. Shot is off. Good D by Ariza.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plays.
Here's Lillard. Butler dishes to Griffin. Here's Durant. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first two quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but...
Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
There's the pick. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jang.
At the line for two.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And one bright note for the Pacers last season was the play of their bench. Adding Rodney Stepp when you are always replacing an injured player in the lineup.
Levine dishes to Jang. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off.
Nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Parker after the basket by Brooklyn. Pulls up on the elbow, misses off the right iron. On defense, San Antonio. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Parker, and that is good.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Screen by Duncan. Parker dishes to Duncan. Cannot hit. Gobert with the defensive effort. Durant kicks to Butler. From deep. Durant, no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lee with the ball. Butler covering. He used that pick to perfection. 6 points for Zach Randolph.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The shot's good from Griffin.
They've had assists now.
To do in that situation.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside, Green. They double him with Butler. Gobert with the block. They recover it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist. Griffin attacking. Durant against Dudley. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Aniunas has got 12 in the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense well.
And how about that, responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And here is Howard after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Clock at 6. Here's Brewer. Drops in the layup for 2. Brewer's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lillard misses. Houston trails by 10. Harden kicks to Lawson. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Durant. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news.
Butler against Smith. And he hits it just before the passes it to Roberson. From deep 3-point range, and again Oklahoma City to a fast 2 for 3.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand.
Brooks outside. And the officials whistle.